Hi, old Fuzz Face here. Been a long time since I've had a chance to talk to you about practical things, but got a lot of work to do in the test kitchen today. Chef Blondie, boy, she put out the task sheet this morning. Man, I have to ferment, I have to dehydrate a bunch of zucchini. We're going to make zucchini chips. So I'm going to have to slice some zucchini very thinly. Another thing is tonight we're going to have pizza for supper, and we're going to need some cheese. And I'm going to have to grate up some Parmesan cheese and some other cheese so that we can put that whole thing together. Looking forward to it because we just fermented a bunch of jalapenos and we're going to put some of those on the top. We're going to slice them up real small. So a lot of work. So doing this video comes along at the right time because I got to talk about practical things that occur in the kitchen. When I go out to the shed, when I work around the house, I always have this in my pocket. It's my Leatherman Multitool. It's got pliers, it's got screwdrivers, it's got files. Well, even in the kitchen, quite often I use it. I open up cans and things like that. It's not a toy. It's a tool. And it does a lot of things. It doesn't do everything well, but when you got a spot job that needs something done, it's there and it's ready to go. So what about the kitchen? Do you have any multi-tools that you use in the kitchen? Or do you just use one tool for one job, another tool for another job, and pretty soon you don't have any storage space? Over the years, we've found that sometimes you can buy some things that look like toys, look like gadgets, but they do the job. We've had this HomeWave chopper for quite a few years now. It has its good points and it has its not so good points. Just recently, my beautiful wife, my wonderful Chef Blondie, had her birthday. And our good friend, Nancy, gave her a great present. This is a grater, but it's not just any type of grater. It's a multi-tool as well. It has several different ways of processing food. So this doesn't do everything that this one does. And the HomeWave doesn't do everything that the Susteas does. But today we're going to find a couple of areas where they cross over or they parallel each other, and we're going to do some comparisons as to which tool I would use for the work here at hand for dinner tonight and for our dehydrating. It's time for a little bit of introduction. You know I'm Sous Chef Fuzzy. I know who some of you are, and I really do appreciate our followers and subscribers. Keep it up. Love it. And love to take on any new subscribers that we can. So you know the buttons to click. You know what to do. But the other introduction is, first of all, this HomeWave. This thing does about 16 different jobs. It is a mandolin. It's a grater. It's a dicer. It cuts things into nice squares, or a chopper. It even has an egg separator. Who would believe it? And for that function that looks like the mandolin, they have several different types of blades. I won't go into describing them all. Chopping, well, it can be fun, but it can also be dangerous. These blades are dangerous, which is why with this machine, they give you a special glove that has, I think, some type of metal actually in this to protect your fingers so you don't hurt yourself. This is the Susteas grater. Okay, the Susteas grater is, graters have been around for a long, long time. Even rotary ones like this, they go back years, back into the 20s and the 30s. This is a modernized version of it. A couple of important things about it. It has 5 different sets of blades. And these blades go on here 2 blades at a time, so that every time you turn around once, you've cut something twice. So this gives you some relative speed in slicing and in shredding. Another thing is in addition to the rubber bottom on here, it also has a suction device, and on a granite hard countertop like this one over here, it stays and it does not move. Whereas the HomeWave slides a little bit, but it's got a rubber bottom on it. But you have to be careful with both of them, though, to make sure that they're stable. You do have sharp blades. That can be a problem. So I'm not going to explain everything about this. And also, I wanted to let you know something about names. This Susteas, or products very, very similar to it, fall under a bunch of different names. If you go to the Amazon or other catalogs and take a look at what's there, you'll see something that looks almost like this or exactly like this, and it'll have some other name. They're made in China. They represent different factories using the same design, and it can be a problem sometimes because you can't pronounce even what it is. And what the heck does Susteas mean? Susteas doesn't mean anything to me. HomeWave, okay, that makes some sense. So our next step is we're going to do some zucchini. We're going to slice it up. I'm not going to do all of it because we don't have the time for that. I will do some to show you the difference and the similarity between these two products. Okay, we're going to do the first part of our demonstration. I'm putting on the safety glove. Here's one of our zucchinis cut in half. We'll do half in the HomeWave and we'll do half in the Susteas. Part of protecting yourself is taking the zucchini, and you've got pointy things in here. They can be dangerous, but that's okay. They are intended to help you. You put these on here like that, then you can slide across the blade here. And sometimes you have to use your hand before you can use that slide. So it's going down and my fingers are getting closer to that blade. So now I'm going to put this on here, make sure that I'm safe. It's not smooth, but it is slicing. And once you get a rhythm going, you're okay. And okay. Sorry about that, folks. So here's what you have. You have half a zucchini sliced up, ready to be dehydrated. It worked. Okay, zucchini slicing part 2. Now we're going to use the Susteas. The other half of the zucchini that we had, we put it in here like that. There is a way to push it down like that, but at the beginning you don't want to do that. And now we just start turning. Whoops. Okay, and it would be better if I had this mounted firmly, but we continue. And it just shoots those things right out there. And it's a little bit thinner. And that's it. The other half of the zucchini done in 3/4 of the time, maybe even half the time than with the HomeWave. Okay, now we're going to see how the HomeWave and the Susteas do grating cheese. I've chosen the appropriate blade for the HomeWave. Fits in fairly easily. I have the appropriate blades for the Susteas. They both fit in very easily. Goes in like that. Screws on like this. I've changed the base here to make it a little bit more stable on this wooden counter. And I have 2 pieces of Parmesan cheese, pretty much the same size. Actually, one's bigger than the other. I'll use the smaller one with this one. And then here again, this sticks up, so fingers are going to be a problem. No, in this case, I think I can work without it. Well, it's working, sort of. Catches up there. Maybe this isn't the best thing for cheese.
No, the best thing is your little hand grater.
Yeah.
No, not good. What a mess.
Sort of a mess.
Oh, man, what a mess, Fuzz.
See, multi-tools don't necessarily do equally well on each thing, and I think I just poked myself with a sharp point on this. I don't want to do my Julia Child bleeding to death routine, but yes, there is some blood.
All right.
So you have to be very careful. And if I had that on my right hand, it wouldn't have made any difference.
Chef Blondie told you to. You need to rinse your hand.
No, it's okay. It's slow. This is the tool that I normally use for grating cheese when there's just a little bit. Now we'll see what the Susteas does, and I'm missing a piece. There we go. We'll put this in there, put the protector here, and now let's see what happens. Well,
it looks like that's a winner.
I think this is a winner.
Yes, very good.
So I'll get back to you in a second once I've repaired my body and once I get a transfusion.
Drama queen.
Okay, we're back. The medic says that I'll probably live a little bit longer. Safety in the kitchen is very essential, and I just showed why. What's our verdict? After our test, what do we have to say? We didn't show you how well the HomeWave chops. It chops up onions, carrots, you name it, and it does a great job in a couple of different sizes. As far as being a mandolin, it's adequate, but there are other ones that are better than this. It's a good tool to have around. It does a lot of different things. I'm not going to get rid of it, but grating cheese, no. The Susteas doesn't chop anything. So what can I say? I mean, it's a slicer. It's a grater. It does a greater job than the HomeWave. I like them both. We're going to keep them. And I wouldn't get rid of Chef Blondie's birthday present. I'd be in deep. Yes, we know how to make kimchi. Okay, I've had fun today, but I do have to do the dehydrating and make those zucchini chips. And in the break, I just did all those. So I'm just going to get them on the dehydrator. And then I've got a lot of cheese to get ready for that pizza. I've had fun. So here's what I have to say to you. Keep it simple. Keep it practical. And happy cooking.